Hey guys, what is going on? It's Lv3 here, and welcome to my second update video on my free-to-play level 3 Ultimate Iron Man. And I got some big news, boys. And it hasn't been official yet, but I've been seriously considering in the near future training up the combats. I know the dream was to stay level 3 and whatnot, and my reasoning for that was mainly, I think I talked about this in my last video, is that I didn't really want to kill Ankus in order to get Law Runes, in order to do all the other stuff I wanted to do and stuff. But pretty much I've decided that Ankus are going to be great. I plan on possibly doing 200 mil fire making on my main relatively soon. And doing 200 mil fire making on my main would be a great opportunity to do a lot of Ankus on this account. I'm going to do a mixture of magic and range with that. That's the plan at least, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to stock up on some Law Runes by doing that, and then I'm going to be training a good amount of crafting, making some money with that, and then with that money from crafting I can train stuff like magic. And I'll also be training other skills like smithing and stuff, and also working towards that goal of 500/750 total. But what have I been doing so far, boys? This is it. You're looking at it. This is pretty much what I've done since my last video. I knocked off some other stats, as you can see. I've been doing I did a little bit of everything, but for the most part this has been the bulk of my time. Rune crafting. Rune crafting is a very, very slow skill, and I believe that it is the slowest efficient method for any type of game mode and playstyle. Excluding all the, crazy restrictions, just standard game modes like Ultimate Iron Man, free to play, all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure this is the slowest method of any single skill in the game, and this is crafting Earth Runes by mining the PS or the Rune S, and then running to the Earth Altar. This is approximately 3.5k experience an hour in rune crafting. It is very slow, and as you can see, I have 166k XP, so that's a decent amount of time I put into that. It actually works out to be about, let's see, we got 47.4 hours about I've spent doing this skill so far, so it's not looking too bad. I've had this account for, I believe as of today, I think it's been 8 days since I started the account. I haven't been rune crafting for 8 days, but I started the account, I believe, 8 days ago, so looking pretty good so far. I'm really enjoying the game. And another reason that I do want to train combat is I am starting to think of this account in the long term. When I first started this account, I wasn't really thinking I'd be playing it for long, and I still might not play it for very long. I still might burn out very quickly. We'll see what happens, but thinking in the long term, I think long term a potential goal could be max, let's say. And I think maxing would be a lot more realistic if I could be speeding up skills such as crafting, smithing, and I think that's about it. With teleporting. Teleporting is going to be a great tool for those skills. It's going to speed them up a bit, which is something I'm definitely going to like. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. And another reason I'm also going to do that is there's not very many level 3s. I kind of like to be in a community with other people doing the same thing as me personally, and seeing like other really good Iron Man such as Disciple, you have Aubrey, and a lot of other really cool Ultimate Iron Man in this clan. I kind of want to be part of that. There are a few people I know that are level 3 Ultimate Iron Man, such as Min-level Skilla. He's a big one. He's offline right now, but Min-level Skilla, he's really, really good account. And I also have another friend of mine, I just fucked up the screen regions. Whoops. Earth Tally 11. I've been rune crafting with him quite a bit, and I actually have a new friend right here. He actually just made his Iron Man today, he said, and he's a level 3 as well, and he's going to be doing rune crafting with me. And also Earth Tally 11 is also a level 3 who's been rune crafting with me, so I do have some buddies, but for the most part I do want to kind of get into the whole combat scene and do a bit of that. I think it'll be interesting. And in terms of time wasted on this account so far, becoming a level 3, it's not really too major. in terms of efficiency, I believe that doing crafting the way I did it without teleporting is fine. I think it was a little bit inefficient because I'm supposed to be teleporting. But realistically, lower level crafting is mostly going to be done without teleporting, just because of the fact that you're going to need to kill Ankus, which is going to take a while. So you're going to want to progress your account a bit before you do that. So I really haven't wasted much time on that. And then getting the Earth Talisman itself took around, like I said, 4 to 5 hours. So you could consider, most of that 4 to 5 hours a complete waste of time. But that's not a big deal. I really don't mind. I did go through a lot of, pain and suffering throughout getting this Earth Tiara, but it's really not that big of a deal. I'm really not too concerned about it. Like 4 to 5 hours, that's really nothing in the grand scheme of things. In the game mode, that's going to take you thousands and thousands of hours to complete in terms of max. So, yeah, it's not really a big deal to me. I don't really mind losing that time. That's fine. But yeah, this is what I've been doing, boys. The grind is real. I have a lot of mining XP as well. You rack up a lot of mining XP from doing this. A little bit more rune crafting than mining, but almost a similar ratio. It's like 6.5 XP per rune essence I get, and then I get 5 XP in mining for mining the rune essence. So it's a pretty close ratio, so these stats are always going to be pretty similar to each other. In terms of like long-term 99s, a few I would like to possibly go for are fishing. Like the gathering skills, honestly, are pretty. They seem pretty quick, and they seem pretty realistic to get to 99. Stuff like crafting, I'm not entirely sure on the XP rates, but they are pretty damn slow. Rune crafting especially, pretty damn slow. Rune crafting is a skill I am going to continue, by the way, for a good while. Well, I shouldn't really say a good while, because I'm not really too sure how long I'll be training this skill for. But I'm really enjoying this skill, and I do plan on continuing doing it for at least a decent while longer. Right now I'm doing agility on my main since supplies aren't buying for crafting. And I'll probably continue rune crafting until I get 200 mil crafting. And once I get 200 mil crafting, I'll probably do a bit more agility and then eventually transition into doing fire making. And while I'm doing fire making, I will be very, very likely to be doing Ankus for that. So that's kind of the plan right now. We'll see where it takes me. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Smithing's an also very high possibility to go for some kind of goal with smithing, such as, rune axe, rune scimitar, stuff like that are very cool goals to set for yourself in smithing. So there's a high possibility I could be going for stuff like that. We'll see what happens. But there's a whole lot of stuff I can do. And that's another reason I kind of want to start doing combat, is because it opens a few doors to do some other stuff on the free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man, which is really cool to see. And then I'm going to be training these fast skills to get my total level up, like I said before. These skills just level up very quickly together. It's really nice. It's really nice. They're like the Bibles of free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man, except they're not Bibles. They're actually resource skills. But they're just fast XP is what they are, Like, this isn't fast XP. Look at this. 5 XP at a time. But yeah, having a lot of fun, boys. If you guys would like to join me on the journey, just feel free to make an account. It doesn't require a bond or anything, and feel free to send me a PM or something, like this dude did. He actually mentioned that he was inspired to make this account because of my videos, so that was pretty cool. If you guys want to make an account, give it a shot. It could be some fun. It's something very in particular that only so many people are going to enjoy. And my brother made an account. He hasn't played RS in a while, but he's actually made an account, and he's playing some free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man as well, which is really cool to see. It's definitely not a game mode I would have expected him to want to play, but he's playing it, and he's been playing it for at least a few days now, so we'll see where he goes with it. But yeah, so that's the plan, boys. And also, questing. I'll have to do some questing once I do combat. Not to mention that I'll probably do all quests. Shouldn't take long. Should take like a day maybe, if that. Sorry about that. But there's 55 rune crafting. That's a huge level. Look how long these levels take. 18k XP doesn't look like much, but 18k XP works out to be over 5 hours. So 5 hours until the next level. So I'll get that tomorrow. But yeah, so these levels do take a while. 55 is really sick to see that happen. But that's it for this one, guys. There's not really much else to talk about here. You guys got any questions, just leave them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer those. But thanks for watching the video, boys, and I'll be coming at you guys with another video on the Ultimate Iron Man, probably when I start moving on to the combat, or maybe even when I do anything new. We'll see. I think the next thing I do that's not rune crafting will probably be combat, though. So I'll probably give you guys an update once I've done some combat on this account, if I do decide to do that, which I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm only 99% sure I'm going to do combat, so we'll see what happens. But yes, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.